after that, Indus Sher. They didn't even
Oh
have
boy.
Yeah, they didn't even have a match. They attacked Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin, the Hurt Business,
And this is
before the
exactly what we
brawl.
were talking about last week. We were talking about how they were just doing nothing but squash matches and they needed somebody a little bit more credible. Now, I know it's Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin, but Shelton is a former champion. There's name value there. It's not just nobodies that they just decimated.
Yeah, they're starting to move up the card slowly.
Right.
Word on the street, there is another Saudi show coming up, so you can kind of see what they're building towards there. I'll let you fill in the blanks there.
I'm okay with it.
The difference is the reports are that they're actually going to do the title change when this show happens. It's supposed to be in like September or something. But yeah, word is they're supposed to do the change because it'll make the people of Saudi happy or something.
Well, they're also high on Veer.
Yes, and they are high on Veer. Sangha, they're not necessarily high on him. I did notice that, and maybe it hasn't been like this, but in NXT, he had like a big, manly, hairy chest. Now it's all shaved. That is eventism. He doesn't like the hairy chest. Likes it clean, shaven.
They look different. They're not as wild looking, I guess, would be the best way to... Primitive, there.
Yeah, because, Vince doesn't like those hairy chests, but in NXT, he had a pretty hairy, like a thick, hairy chest.
So after they beat the shit out of Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, he's rolling around on the apron, or not the apron, but the ring. He's coughing. You can hear him.
Oh, yeah.
And then Sangha just looks at him and goes, "Shut up!"
Yeah, I heard that. I have that written down. Yeah, Shelton Benjamin's hurt, and he's like, "Shut up!"
Oh, they went up like a couple of notches. I love that.
Yeah, that's paying attention to detail. That reminded me of you get a whooping, and then your mom says, "You better shut up, or I'm gonna give you something to cry about." Yeah, you just did.
Yeah, I continue to still be a huge fan of theirs. Them and Gunther, man. There's only things keeping me going.
Well, like I said, it's rumored that they're going back to Saudi in September. So at that point, we will be seeing them as the new champions. That is seemingly where they're going with all this.
Do you think they'll actually beat Owens and Zayn? Do you think they'll have it that long?
Yeah, I don't really see who else would beat them in between.
Pretty deadly.
I don't think that's going to be happening.
What about the Brawling Brutes?
No.
How about the OC? They showed up for some reason.
That I could... I mean, they haven't been booked to be champions, but I could see them being champions. The Good Brothers. They've been champions before, so, they're, I don't know, grandfathered into being able to be champions.
Hasn't Pretty Deadly been champions too?
In NXT, they've just been on the roster like 3 weeks.